So welcome back to JEMSHAH e-learning video tutorials. So we are continuing with tackling a question paper for craft. Craft module 1, sorry for that. That was done on November 2021. So in this task 2, we are told that in figure 1 is a spreadsheet extract from an errands hotel showing employees pay details. Use it to answer the questions that follow. So let me do this. Open a spreadsheet, that is Excel, and then blank document. So let me arrange this. So with Windows 11 you have now the option of arranging whatever how you want it, maybe up to there. So let me type all this and then I'll be back. We continue. So I've already typed this, so let's continue. So as you can see here, maybe we just do some few formatting. We make the names appear as they are: employee name, extra hours. So you select on the cells that you want to edit, and then on alignment here, as you can see here, we have if you click on this down arrow, it will bring these options dialog box here, and then under the alignment here we have vertically. How do you want it to be? So you just want it to be distributed or justified. If it's justified, let me click and see what comes. So this is how it will appear. Just move a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. For distribution, you can also change to whatever you want. For distribution, that is how it will appear, the way you want it. So here there's no option of what you want. Okay. So I'll just put justify. So let's continue. So task 2A says open a spreadsheet program and key in the data in sheet 1 as it appears in figure 1. Save the workbook as e-payroll in the next exam. So just by typing this, you'll get 5 marks and key in when you key in all this. So let's save this as open this PC. And then we are supposed to save it as e-payroll. Or that is open. We are supposed to save. So save as this PC desktop. Sorry for that. So once we have saved, we go to part B, which says using a formula and cell referencing, compute each of the following for each employee. Gross salary given that the salary is basic pay added to. So here they're saying gross salary given that gross salary is basic added to the amount of money worked for. So the rate at which they are paid is 250 per hour. So what does this mean? So for somebody has worked for 55 hours, so this means that he's supposed to get 250 multiplied by 55 hours added by the 22,000 that he receives as basic salary to get the gross income. So we have to do these calculations. So how are we supposed to do this? So you go and insert the formula, which is the equal sign, and say that is B11 times B2 plus C2. That will give us the gross salary. So we can do that for the rest of this. So if you look at this will be the same. That is 250 times B3, that is for George. B3, the number of hours he worked. Sorry. Let me redo this. I've seen an error. So by dragging this, you'll get automatically. Oh, I think there's an error. Let me check the error. Oh yeah, it's here. So you are not supposed to use B2, but we use the initial figure, which is 250. If we change that formula now, we can drag this to be, let's see, yeah, it is now working. So you change the B11 to 250 as the data, and then now it will automatically pick now the gross salary for each employee. So, and we also told that housing allowance is 15% of the gross salary. So 15% of gross salary. So this is house allowance here, 15% of the gross salary. So which is equals 15% is like 0.15 times now the D2. That is now the house allowance. So we can copy these to all the others. 15%, that is 15%. That's 15 over 100 is 0.15. Okay. Transport allowance is 10% of the gross salary. So 10%, that is 0.1 times D2. So we made a mistake. You must start with an equal sign. 0.1 all 0.1, that's 1 times D2, and you place enter. So we copy these to all the rest. We are again here, but what this is now part 4. payee charged at 16% of the gross. So 16% is 0.16 times, remember you have to start with an equal sign, 16% 0.16 times the gross, that's D2. Now you copy this to the rest and it will automatically calculate it for you. So that is how many marks? So far we have 8, 9, 10 and 11 marks, very fast, 11 marks. So part C, it says the employees are charged 3% as catering levy on their gross salary. Insert a column after payee and insert a title, catering levy. So how do we insert a column in between here? So that's after levy. So you come to this column here for payee and then right click on it and then insert. So that is to the right. Let me do it. Select this, insert, and it inserts a column which we are told to name it as levy, and we click enter. So also this one, they are charged 3% of the gross salary. So we are also told, after inserting, we will also use the formula and cell addresses to compute. So we can use formula and cell to compute the the formula says we'll just use equals, it's 3%, so that is 0.03 times the gross of D2, that is the cell address, that is D2. We click enter. So that is the catering levy for each employee. So we are told at part 2 to calculate the net pay for each employee. So for the net salary, this is the gross salary minus all the deductions that were made. So for instance, for Samuel, this will be the gross salary. So let's write the formula. The gross salary, that is D2 minus sum of or deductions. Sorry. Yeah. So for Samuel, this will be the gross salary, that is 35,750 minus all these other deductions, the house allowance, transport, pay, and the rest. Just do this. So the formula also repeats itself for the rest. So by doing that, you'll be done. With part C. So we go to part D, which states that insert an embedded column graph showing the net salary for each employee. So what we need here is now to select the we need employee name, control, and the net salary for each employee. So you go to insert, and then now we have charts here. But we have been told we need to insert column graph. So you have to select column graph. Let me select now this. Or so that is one way of doing it. Maybe I can redo again. You can go to charts, and then there's this here arrow. You click on this. Remember, I'm using Word, Microsoft Excel 2021. So you go to all charts, and then now you have, sometimes you may be told you use a pie, bar, whatever. You can choose whatever you want. For us, we have been told to use column. So you come to column, you choose the one that seems okay to you. Maybe that net salary chart, Grace. So this one shows Eunice is dark blue, John. You can double click on your chart, change it the way you want it. So we have so many formats. Maybe you want it this way. So the way I think I like that. So you can use this. Save the changes. So you're supposed to save the changes. Save the changes to print out later the worksheet. So we save it. So we are done with it. So let me stop there. We meet in the next video, whereby we are going now to task number 3.